Wow, I got a high grade from my last quiz. I think I got a high grade due to the dream I dreamt last night. I wish I could dream of them once again so that I could be the top student on the class once again.
Good day, everyone! So, we're going to discuss about some rules of differentiation. But first, what is differentiation? In mathematics, it is a process of finding the derivative or rate of change of a function. Now let us move on to discuss some rules of differentiation. These rules are simply formulas that instruct learners how to compute derivatives depending on the functions. There are a lot of rules, but we're going to discuss 4 rules. First is the difference rule, the product rule, the quotient rule, and the chain rule. So, the first rule that we are going to discuss is the difference rule. When you want the derivative of difference of terms, take the derivative of each term separately. So, this is the formula that we're going to use. For example, y is equals to x cubed minus 2x squared. So first, bring down the exponent. It will be 3x, then minus 1 from the exponent. 3 minus 1. Now let's move on to the second term. Copy the sign minus, then you should multiply the exponent to the coefficient. It will be 2 times 2 is equals to 4. Copy the variable x, then minus 1 again. 2 minus 1. It will be y prime is equals to 3x squared minus 4x. Now let's move on to a more complicated problem. Y is equals to 3x over 5th minus x fourth minus 2x cubed minus 6x squared minus 5x. So that will be y prime is equals to multiplying the exponent and the coefficient. It will be 15. Copy the variable x, then subtract 1 from the exponent minus, then copy the exponent. It will be 4x, 4 minus 1 minus 6x, 3 minus 1 minus 12x, 2 minus 1 and minus 5. Next step would be y prime is equals to 15x raised to the power of 4 minus 4x cubed minus 6x squared minus 12x minus 5. So this is the final answer.
Now let us move on to the next rule, the product rule. It is used when differentiating two functions that are being multiplied together. The actual formula used when getting the product of two functions is this. But to make things more simple, we would use this formula. By using this formula, we need to get the first function multiplied to the derivative of the second function plus the second function multiplied to the derivative of the first function. For example, we need to get the derivative of the function x squared plus 4 multiplied to 2x cubed plus 7x. By using this formula, we need first to determine which is u and which is v. So let us label this u and let us label this v. First, you need to copy the first function, then multiply it to the derivative of the second function, then add it to the second function multiplied to the derivative of the first function. Now we need to use FOIL method, distribute this. Then, by deriving to this answer, we need to combine the like terms, and here's our final answer. The derivative of the function x squared plus 4 multiplied to 2x cubed plus 7x is 10x to the 4th plus 45x squared plus 28.
So now let us move on to the quotient rule. A quotient rule is a formula for taking the derivative of a quotient of two functions. This formula states that to find the derivative of f of x divided by g of x, you must take g of x times the derivative of f of x, then from that product, you must subtract the product of f of x times the derivative of g of x. So this is the formula of the quotient rule. Use the full method to both sides, and then don't forget the sign, which is a negative to the right side. And then just copy the denominator, and then we just arrive this to the answer and then combine the like terms. So the answer to this example is y prime is equal to 3x raised to the 4th power plus 51x squared plus 18 over x squared plus 6 squared.
So the last rule that we are going to discuss is chain rule. The derivative of the power of a function is equal to the product of the exponent times the function raised to the original exponent minus 1 and the derivative of the function. This is the formula for chain rule. For example, y is equals to the square root of 3x cubed plus 4. To eliminate the square root, we are going to change it into its exponent form. So y prime is equals to 3x cubed plus 4 to the power of 1/2. Then we are going to bring down the exponent, copy the function, and then minus the exponent by 1 and find the derivative of the function. So the final answer is y prime is equals to 9x squared over 2 squared of 3x cubed plus 4.
The next day.
Oh, I'm gonna pass my next quiz.